As we've seen, the comic book industry has been dying and destroying itself over the past several years, and DC itself is so desperate that they're teaming up with another desperate company, Rooster Teeth, yet again with a RWBY and Justice League crossover. Yeah, this is going to end in disaster. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have it better tomorrow. So, apparently, DC is so desperate because the comic book industry has been collapsing. It's been destroying itself for years, and Rooster Teeth is extremely desperate to try to stay alive that they're teaming up yet again, but this time it's so bad that they're having a RWBY and Justice League crossover. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Raise your hand if you're ready for a team-up. Worlds collide in DC digital first. RWBY Justice League launching March 9th. Yeah, my hand is down. I don't want to see this. And this is the cover. Oh God, this is going to be a disaster. Take two desperate companies, put them together to try to prove themselves to WarnerMedia that they're still relevant. This is what you get. Oh, man, because WarnerMedia and AT&T, they don't see them as important. You know, they could cut them and it wouldn't matter to them. And Rooster Teeth had a statement as well. Universes collide as Team RWBY joins forces with the Justice League to take on a force like anything they've seen before. Anything they've seen before? What? A Grimm? Is that what it's going to be? A Grimm? Actually, that's what it is. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that a Grimm that is basically fodder, because Grimm, what have they mostly been? They've mostly been fodder in RWBY. If you've ever watched the series, they're pretty trash. And of course, they're trying to say that force unlike anything they've ever seen before. If you look at DC, they face stuff like Darkseid and his army, or Doomsday, or Sinestro, Legion of Doom. I mean, you mean to tell me that these characters haven't seen something like a Grimm before? Like, what a joke! I mean, seriously, this is a joke. It's so bad. It's so... this idea sounds so terrible. Oh, man. And there were people who were like, oh, man, could you imagine if DC did a crossover? And I was like, oh, man, this is going to be terrible if they ever do a crossover. Oh, here it comes. We're going to take a look at those character designs, too. Get ready for the cringe. Earlier today, as part of DC's solicitations material for April 2021 titles, the publisher announced an upcoming crossover between the heroes of the Justice League and Team RWBY to be written by Marguerite Bennett and illustrated by Anique. I probably just butchered that. Now, DC has released additional details on RWBY Justice League, including that artist Stephanie Pepper and Emmanuel Lupacchino will also be working on the 7-issue digital first series. Along with those details, DC has also revealed Anique's designs for the 7 Justice League members featured in the story. Here's how DC describes the series. RWBY Justice League introduces fans of manga and superheroes to Bruce Wayne, Clark Kent, and Diana, Prince of Remnant. Wait, what? What? Fighting with Team RWBY. A new Grimm is running rampant across the island of Patch, and RWBY and Yang must team up with a young, red and blue-clad farm boy to stop it. Meanwhile, Blake meets a mysterious woman who suddenly appeared on Menagerie, but her purpose for being there remains a secret. And why does she act like she hasn't been around modern society? Okay. DC has published multiple RWBY comics since 2019, which were a flop, by the way. But this miniseries will be the first time the characters interact with heroes from the DC Universe, which they never should have. Check out NA's character designs for the Justice League. Oh, and get ready. Get ready. You want to see the cringe? Okay, well, let's take a look at the cringe then. This, I'm not even kidding, this is supposed to be Superman's design. This is Superman. I'm not even kidding. This is supposed to be Superman's design. This is supposed to be Superman. More like Super Cuckman with the power to cancel you on Twitter. And if he gets mad enough, he's going to threaten to have his girlfriend's boyfriend beat you up. That's so bad. And then this is Wonder Woman. What is this design? This is so bad. And then look, she's got the lasso of truth. And what's she gonna do? She's gonna put the lasso around Ruby and try to make her finally convinced that she's a villain. Oh my lord, this design is so bad. What is this? What is this cringe? I mean, I've seen really bad designs come from DC and Marvel, but what is this? And this is Aquaman. This is Aquaman. This is supposed to be Aquaman. He's supposed to be a faunus, apparently. Let me tell you, I bet you I know what his power is. His semblance is the ability to create bubbles, and they'll call it safe space. And it'll protect people from bad things that they don't agree with. Oh man, and the worst, Batman. He looks terrible. Why does he have bat ears? Why couldn't he have had bat wings? Better yet, why couldn't they have just not done this? This is so bad. Why does he look like this? Like, what? And look, he has a mask over his eyes while he has this scarf over his face. Why isn't he just wearing a full facial mask? Like, what? It's just so bad. This is so bad. These designs are awful. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop here. Because get ready for it. Here is Cyborg. If you notice his leg, look at his left leg. His left leg is smaller than his right leg. Like, it's not as long. Why is it not as long? Why is it not proportionate? Why does he look like this? This is awful. Like, this design is so bad. This is gonna be terrible. This is desperation in a nutshell. This is exactly what it is. This couldn't be more desperate attempts right here. And then the Flash. Let me ask this. Why is his backpack a turtle shell? He's the Flash. He's supposed to be fast. Why is he wearing a turtle shell or a backpack? What is this logic? Like, what? Why does he look like this? This is so bad. This is so bad. And get ready, because I also have Green Lantern, and it turns out it's Jessica Cruz. Oh man, this design for Jessica Cruz is awful. And you know, this is Ethan Van Sciver's character that he created for Green Lantern. You know, he created Jessica Cruz, and this is what they did to her. Like, this is what she used to look like. You know, this is when she looked great. This was an awesome design. This is when Jessica Cruz looked excellent. Now, I love this look because that's the Jessica Cruz I know and remember. Now, when it comes to this, though, this is so bad. And she has a monocle. Why does she have a monocle? Oh, this looks so bad. These designs are so horrible, man. Oh, they're so bad. This is a crossover nobody asked for. Nobody wanted this and nobody asked for this. It looks so bad. And listen to this. Following the fun and excitement of comic book limited series like Genlock and the first RWBY. Yeah, fun, right? Yeah, they didn't make much sales apparently because they didn't get their full prints done. Like, they got canceled. I mean, of course, digital sales are not open for us to know what they are, but they probably weren't good if the prints weren't fully done. Like, if they were canceled. Like, that's bad. That's not a good thing. Rooster Teeth, the DC are joining forces once again out of desperation. It's time to combine the worlds of their popular anime manga series. RWBY was once popular until Volume 5 hit, and then it was over. Oh, man. This is a joke. With the world's greatest superheroes in RWBY Justice League, a weekly digital-first series debuting on participating digital platforms such as Comixology, Amazon Kindle, and Apple on Tuesday, March 9th, with new chapters released every week. RWBY Justice League will also be released in print as a monthly 7-issue series, launching Tuesday, April 27th. Each print issue will contain 2 digital chapters. Yeah, good luck. Let's see if they fully get printed, because I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. If anything, what's going to happen is it's going to be cut. It's going to be just sliced. Because, look, if the original ones, if their print releases were canceled because apparently they probably weren't sold well enough, well, then this tells you something. I mean, this is going to flop just like those did when you think about it, because if RWBY and Genlock's prints can't make it, because their final issues were canceled print-wise, well, what makes you think that this is going to get fully printed out too? You know, they're so desperate that this is what they're doing. And when you look at the comic book industry, you look at how badly it's collapsing, you know, DC, Marvel, all of it. You look at how badly it's collapsing, you know, goes to tell you something. And DC and Rooster Teeth, you know, they're not sacred cows. And with WarnerMedia and AT&T even stating that there are no sacred cows within the company, well, yeah, you know, they'll slice them too. I mean, you know, their focus is on HBO Max. And Rooster Teeth and DC, well, they've been in decline for years. And, you know, get ready, because they're going to go eventually. I mean, it's just happening. I mean, look at indie comics. Indie comics are succeeding because they give fans what they want. Good, enjoyable, and fun entertainment. You know, you look at Comicsgate. Why is it so successful? Because they make excellent comics that people enjoy, and also they treat their fans very well. I mean, you know, this is the complete opposite of what the mainstream comic book industry is, like DC and Marvel, where they make these terrible political books, ruining all the characters that everybody knows and attacking the fans. You know, same with Rooster Teeth. Well, they made RWBY political, and they also made it trash, ruining the characters that everybody loves and enjoys, and attack the fans as well. And this is why they're failing, as to where indie comics and Comicsgate is succeeding. And that's why this book's going to flop. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you are still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word to get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.